welcome to your weekly podcast, Knowledge Empowers. As always, with you is me, Kat, Annyeonghaseyo. Then we have Baruch.
Hello.
And we have Klaj.
Now it will be steady. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dobre rano, dobre rano, dobre rano.
Whoa.
Trying something new every Yeah, of course. Always.
Every podcast, something new to do with your voice. So guys, we all know problems. And unfortunately, we cannot run from the problems. We
shouldn't.
We can try. But guess what? They always come.
Maybe in different forms, but they come back.
Bloody problems.
You mean like opportunities to grow?
Remember on the last podcast, we were practicing or telling you about these 6 thinking heads, and we are today going to use those heads, and that's why I'm not gonna say it now, but guess what head Collage put on his head. Whoa, that almost cut my tongue. So let me already share, let's say, first problem, and then we can discuss, right? Because it happened.
Let's call them challenges or opportunities, okay? That problem is so negative, okay? This is an opportunity for growth or development, you know?
If you're not working in a corporation yet, you will be hearing this language a lot. Like, there are no problems, there are only challenges and there are only opportunities to grow. And it's actually true. Yeah, it's really about your attitude.
I love this. In case in your head comes, what a bullshit, yeah, that's what you will learn in corporate world as well.
But you will also learn about yourself, and yes, you can take a different stance to problems or opportunities to grow.
That's what she said. Okay, so I agree.
Okay, here it comes. Imagine following. You are called into a meeting room as a whole team.
Ooh, so a team building.
Woo! Okay. And there stands a person you absolutely hate. You cannot stand each other. Not only you cannot stand that person cannot stand you. And now it's announced that that person becomes your manager.
Oh, no.
So what emotions does it stir in you, and what would you do?
Well, as you could see my emotion, there was denial. Probably there would be a lot of frustration and trying to figure out, like, okay, what am I going to do next? Am I going to leave the team? Am I going to try to make up with this person, trying to improve the relationship? Or maybe I will get to like defensive mode, where I will be like struggling with everyone, including this person, because of this person on the team.
Did it ever happen to you guys that you had a manager you cannot stand and that manager cannot stand you?
I had a manager who wasn't favorite of people, but I was a junior at the time, so I took whatever I got. So I didn't understand, and I could probably do something about it, but I wouldn't say I didn't like the person.
So I had it twice, where I was, let's say, employee who had a manager. Vice versa, I was the manager, and and my team member, we couldn't stand each other. And you become a manager to that person.
And look how much you growed from these situations, you know, like you growth as a professional, you know, from your roles, actually improving both your social skills and hard skills, you know. It gave you a lot, right?
I am so sorry, I keep laughing, but this is just too funny. Instead of having a serious talk.
Yeah, Collage is like a poster for a corporation right now.
Yeah.
But come on, it's true.
It is true. I agree with you. Yes.
My acting skills are now just dying because I can't hold it in me. Okay, so let's state the facts, right? Fact is, you cannot stand each other. Fact is, that person became your manager. So these are 2 facts.
Mm-hmm.
There is one more fact. in corporations. And that is that the lifespan of a manager in a team is in average between 1.5 to 2 years. And then your manager changes. That's in average. So that's another fact. So based on these, let's say 3 facts, what would you
How
do?
long am I on the position already?
Kat, what would you imagine in the situation?
So
Am I on the position for a much longer time than he is or she is than the new manager
you
is?
are,
or
you are.
I am okay. And there is a chance that I haven't had a thought to escape or to run away until now.
Yeah, you didn't want to. Yeah, because you
okay,
like the
okay.
job, you like your team, you like the department, you like the company.
One of the benefits I see here in this situation, like when Baruch was saying, oh, the frustration and anger is there within me. The first thing is like, oh, I feel emotion. That's great self-awareness, like I know what I feel. I know what I'm like, what are my needs basically, and what are my hot buttons actually, what's triggering me. In this case, it's a specific person, which is a bit of troublesome, and it's my superior. Yeah, but looking on it from the positive side, again, from the benefits, I'm pretty much self-aware, So that's a good point there.
I'm actually going to steal one of your positive thinking, which is give the manager a chance. Because this is not about the emotions of what you feel towards one another, because each of you have a position that you need to perform at. And the manager also should get the opportunity to show that he or she is capable to do the manager position.
I would say that's a creative thinking.
Oh, okay.
Because you're solving, like creating some
Yes.
ideas.
So same was in my case. So when I was the manager and I had my team member and we couldn't stand each other, the way I approached it was I literally had like meeting with that person. Actually, we went on a coffee and I embraced it and I said it out loud. I know we don't like each other and it's okay. But my job is to take care of you. And maybe it will take time to prove myself. But that's my aim. That's what I will go for. I will not do you any harm. If I take myself back when I was employee and I had a manager that I really could not stand each other, but I didn't have at that time enough knowledge, experiences that I could do. And actually what I did, I escalated that manager. Would I do it today? No, I would not.
But see, I see here again some benefit or like what you can have in mind is that even though that person became your manager, it doesn't mean that he's this solely authority or respected person in the company, and you can still talk to somebody else. Like there are other managers, his superiors, and you can always go to them if something arises as well.
And even prior to escalation, I actually reached out to other managers and I wanted to downgrade my position if they would take me, just to secure that I was thinking of all potential outcomes, that however that escalation would arise, I have a secure job. So I already reached out to a few managers where they confirmed whatever would happen, they would provide me a job and I would downgrade myself. And I only escalated that person because I had an absolute trust towards the higher up manager, because with him, I always only had positive outcomes or proposals or solutions. He never put any emotions in it. He always tried to show, okay, I see this might be a problem, and that person either need more development or this and that. But he would never go like, oh, you bad Baruch, how could you, blah, blah, blah. But it would be, this is the lack of knowledge you have and not enough experience. That's where I now need to work with you, that you can develop it. And so that was my reason why I escalated the person.
So what is the best solution in this case, Kat? How would you solve it today?
Today, I would actually, the very first thing do is to speak to the person first and address it, that I know we have conflict among our problem, or we can't stand each other, and set up expectations. Give the person chance.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, in a background, I would start preparing
Backup plans,
right? So one, you can run away. So you either rotate or you change company. That's one. Number two, you will play the meh effect. Meh, I'll wait this 1 year and a half until that person is rotated and I'll have a new manager. Depends on your personality and if you can stand it, right? So, but there are people who just go, meh, I don't care. So they just wait. Number three, you look for a new job and you rotate. Number four, you could speak to higher manager.
Mm-hmm.
But not necessarily escalating, but actually, let me take that back. You reach out to your mentor. And your mentor in this case should be a manager with at least 5 to 10 years of managerial experiences, of whom you would ask for any potential solution that they've experienced in their work experience, and then you could apply it, and you would go and test it and try it.
Okay, and let's go to the next one. I think we already spent enough time for for this problem, or challenge, or opportunity to grow.
Oh, this one is a good one. Okay, I have another one. You are at work, and I don't know whether trial periods are valid across the globe, but at least here in Central Europe it is. Trial period means, so you join the company, and for the first 3 months, we have a law that a company can fire you without any information. Vice versa, you can leave the company without providing any reason. Mm-hmm. And so imagine following, so you already work 3 months, and then the last day of your trial period, the manager calls you and tells you, we are not counting with you anymore, without giving you any reasons. So what emotions does it stir in you? What would you do, guys? And Collage will go, that's an excellent opportunity.
I didn't want it to work there anyway, so it's fine. It depends. What were my 3 months before like?
So the facts.
The therapy, like, okay. Yeah, the facts.
So let's highlight the facts. You like the job. You like the people. You like the company. And in those 3 months, you did not feel that there might be that thing that they might not count with you. No one had any kind of a meeting with you telling you you're not performing or we're not learning fast enough, etc. So there were no such an indications.
That would be very frustrating for me, because I would like to know like what I did wrong to deserve this. I feel this is a very unfair situation, and I would try to find out why.
Yeah, or you can look on it from the different perspective, or like not different perspective, but think about it in a way that you like the environment, you've got no feedback whatsoever that you are doing wrong, but they are firing you anyway. So why should I actually stay in the company where this is happening, where they are not really appreciating me enough, you know?
Yeah, that is positive, very positive thinking.
And it's still valid, you know, that's something what you can tell yourself with this, like, would I stay with a company who's not giving me feedback, who is treating me this way, like not giving me any reasons whatsoever and just firing me right away? Is that the right environment for me to be in?
Yeah, at least I wouldn't want to work for such a manager that would just don't care about me for 3 months and then let me go.
You should be negative, Baruch. You should
Sorry,
look for the problems.
I'm sorry. I should be wearing black hat, but I slipped into my own thinking. And that's the benefit of 6 thinking hats. You can watch our previous episode. Okay, how did you, or how the person you know, or have you actually experienced this?
I did let go a few people in a trial period, but exactly what Kolach said. Would you want to work in a company that did not provide you any kind of a feedback in those 3 months and then are letting you go? And also, first, especially, okay, in Slovakia, I've mentioned the law, right? So in the first 3 months, company can release you without giving you any information. Vice versa, you can leave the company without providing any reason, and you just leave, and that's it. So that I would actually approach it from the positive thinking. That's probably not the company I want to work. Then I would do number 2, what you, Baruch, said. I would actually ask the manager without any emotions, but I would go, can you please provide me reasons only for myself so I can start working on it, because I might do and I might repeat it in the next company and I don't want to repeat it. And then you will see if they will provide you something valuable or it's some kind of bullshit. So then you know that's not the company you want to work at. In a good company, you would be receiving feedback already in your trial period, and you would know if I will not start working on myself, they will let me go in my trial period. Want another one?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm just thinking which one I'm going to bring up. Oh, this one is good. Okay, so you're at work and you hear rumors that your job is going to completely change and you don't have the right skills for the new job. What emotion does it stir in you? What would you do?
I would think that's terrible and probably think that I did something wrong, that they are changing the job role. I didn't perform correctly or fulfill my responsibilities as I was supposed to. And it's all doom and gloom.
Or on the other hand, you see that the company is progressing and changing and trying to suit the needs of your customers or the end user, whoever it is. You feel that the company is actually trying to compete with the others or be competitive, follow the new trends, staying current, staying relevant in the environment they are in. And it's actually sort of a natural that at one point the role or all the roles will be changing. We don't know what jobs we will have in 25 years, and this could be one of those steps how I can transform or how the company is transforming.
Okay, let me summarize facts. It's a rumor.
Oh.
The person hears the rumor. Another fact, person felt frustrated. Person cried.
So the person didn't know if it's true or not, right?
Correct.
Well, they thought it's true because somehow they believed it for some reasons.
What I would do if I would put on green hat is I would actually try not to believe such thing. And I would try to find out the actual truth.
How would you do that?
Okay, this will feel like cheating because Kate already said what's the solution, but I would do the same really. I would try to find out more from my own manager, at least, if this is true, and what can I do to stay in that position or maybe find a new one.
Kolach, anything comes to your mind? You want to add?
I'm still looking for the benefits there, like, or some positive things based on
new opportunities to learn and develop new skills.
Not really that, but trying to look from the perspective of a rumor, like, okay, so somebody said it to me, who I was fully trusting that he has the correct information.
Mm-hmm.
So it probably was a person who is in touch with somebody or something in the hierarchy or in the organization. So it's nice that I have somebody I fully trust and totally get that. Rumors are really easily spread, and rumors are really great for spreading out even the official information. Like, you know, but it's
But
true.
are dangerous. But are also
They are dangerous. They are dangerous. But it's really nice to spread the usual rumors or the usual facts about the company. Like, we will be getting bonuses and how they will be spreaded or delivered. Usually, it's a rumor that starts with, we're blah 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 there, and that's how you set up the expectations. So it can influence you. So rumors are on one hand could be also positive or good. In this case, it was not, obviously, or it wasn't managed correctly, I would say.
Yeah. I had once a colleague who kept saying, every year we'll get fired. And then 12 years later, I was the one leaving the company. And I'm like, dude, 12 years later, we're still here. There goes
the other thing which rumor can actually trigger, and that's probably what backfired here, is in situations like this, you start to evaluate yourself, like as you said, like having this notion that I will be fired every year suddenly makes you feel like, okay, do I have the proper skills for the market? Am I hireable in a different company? Am I as a person actually good for the market as it is right now out there? Am I able to be valuable to somebody else? So it triggers a lot of this. So it makes you think, or it can make you think and reevaluate your position towards learning, towards your own personal value.
Mm-hmm. Let's work on the solution. Which head is that? Green. Baruch said it exactly. As soon as you hear a rumor and it really triggers huge frustration in you, or it would change your life completely, go and speak with your manager. Is it true or not true? So in this case, actually what happened, it was not true. Mm-hmm. And so me as a manager, I had to do two things. First, I had to clarify to that one person that rumor is not true. He doesn't need to be afraid of his current position. Then I had to call the entire team, it was 29 people, into a meeting room where I had to first state rule number 1, stop spreading rumors. You are harming other team members. Rule number 2, if you do hear a rumor, reach out to the team leader or a manager, find out is it true or not true. Fact number 3, what we actually did, we came up with a new position where people could develop themselves and move, also to be able to get higher salary.
So the rumor was true.
No. We had now 2 roles. The one stayed, plus a new one, so we could grow.
I see.
And the team could grow as well. Not going downwards, but upwards. Or not, what is it? We expanded the team. Not, what's the opposite of expand?
Contract,
thank you. So we growed. Because we had a few people who wanted to already started to work on their new skills, but had no opportunity to use those skills. And so we created a brand new role. That's it. And that's how we're going to end up today's session, guys. So hope you liked it. If you have challenges, I'm putting my yellow hat on me. Share it with us if you want us to even discuss them into further details, what things could come up to our minds, or maybe we already had such an experience. And with that, sugohashasmida.
Bye-bye.
Čaute.
This podcast represents our own opinions, experience, and our own ideas. We do not represent any official statement from our employers, and this is not their official channel representing the company.